Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm in my studio and I just thought I'd take you along with me. I just feel like I need a little bit of a palette cleanser because obviously I've been making an awful lot of the Nell t-shirt dress and all her variations for all the tutorials and obviously the lead up to the pattern launch. So I just thought I'd make myself another blouse. I'm wearing my gingham blouse, my gingham Edith blouse today, and as soon as I put it on I thought, you know what, I'm going to make myself another one. I love the ruffle neckline, I love the fact that it's gingham, and yeah, so I thought I would find some fabrics and maybe make one today. I also would like, if I've got time, to make another Nell t-shirt, the waist length version, just to go with the skirt that I made the other week. I've managed, the white t-shirt was far too stark, so I have managed to get some ecru jersey, which I think is a much softer tone, and obviously I'll be able to get more wear out of this skirt because it's very difficult to match anything up with it. So that's what I'm doing. So grab a coffee and let's do some sewing. Right, so I have, as I said before, I've got this lovely ecru jersey, so I'm going to cut a Nell t-shirt waist length version out in the cream, just in the plain cream, and then it's a top I can just literally throw on with this Sadie skirt. But I've had it, I worn it with a white t-shirt and it's fine, you know, it's wearable. I've got pictures up of me on Instagram wearing it, but just a little bit too stark. And white really, we all love a white t-shirt, but white really isn't my colour. If you've ever done your colour wheel, your colour palette, I am warm, dark, autumn colour shades, and cream, ecru, is more my white, and it's a much softer tone against the skin. So in order for me to wear this and get the most use of this skirt, I need to make something that goes a bit better with it. That's the only trouble when if you do a skirt. Dresses are fine, but if you do a skirt, then you've got to also think, well, what am I going to wear with the skirt? What am I going to wear with it? Now I could make a matching top to go with the skirt because I have got some leftover fabrics, but to me, that doesn't really rock my boat. I'm not into all that match your top, match your skirt type of vibe. It's just not me. I know it's like if you put a belt on, it would look like a dress, but nah. So I've got some spare fabric. I'm going to do another little top. I've got a bit of an idea what I'm going to do with that fabric, and that'll be a future video. So yeah, so at least get the Nell t-shirt cut out. Whether I'll get it stitched today in this video, I can't promise, but at least if I get it cut out, that's something. Yeah, so I've had a look through my fabrics, and I've got quite a bit of like leftover scraps, big enough pieces, not big enough to make a dress or anything, but big enough maybe to make a blouse or something like that. So I've got some leftover from my Dixie dresses that I made in this gorgeous summer floral ditzy print. That's a leftover from that, but there may be enough for me to get an Edith blouse out of, and if there's not enough, I've got this plain pink, which I could maybe add to the sleeve and have a little bit of a pink frill cuff, and maybe have a little bit of a pink ruffle if I don't have enough. So that's the plan with that one. And then I've also got this other gingham, which I have a piece left. It is not, this is what I made my Dixie dresses in my custom orders in my shop, but there's not enough to get a full Dixie dress out of, so I'm left with this like leftover bit. So I thought, well, I'll make myself another exact same blouse in the gingham, so then I'll have a couple of blouses for the autumn winter. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's cut out, I think I'll cut out the Ava blouse first, and we'll see what we can get out of this fabric first of all. So let's have a look. So that's the darts pinned, ready to sew. That's all I need from that, so that can go back on there. Sleeves cut out. I've got the notches in. Notches in, don't need a notch there. Notches are in, so that's the sleeve. Literally just squeezing on this. It's on there. Okay, so that's the main pieces cut out. Now let's see, I don't think I have enough. So there's the back. That's all I've got left. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Oh no. What have I got? The ruffle. It's going to be cut on the fold, but I could piece it together. So let's see. So that's all I've got left with, and the ruffle needs to be cut on the fold, but I don't mind joining it. I've done that many times, and I will continue to do that many times if I can get out of the fabric. So I can definitely get one strip out, and then literally I could join it all together. So I can get, there's a bit there, a bit there. It's going to be pretty scrappy, but you're not going to see it when it's gathered. So I'm just going to cut out as much as I can and see where it gets me. I really am literally squeezing it out. I've got some pink binding, pink variation, that's absolutely fine, that'll be on the inside. So that's solved that problem. So what have I got? So I've got one, a bit more. Right, so let's just double check my machine. I need to change the thread on my machine because it's brown. Yeah, so I need to change the thread onto white, my overlocker onto white, do all that, and then we can do a little bit of sewing. Right, so that's all my machines set up with the white thread, so I am going to do a bit of sewing, get the irons, turn the iron on and see what I can cobble together with this ruffle. It'll be fine, you won't even see it with all the ruffles in the neckline. And yeah, get this little blouse sewn up.
Oh Lord, I guess you fooled me once, but I ain't falling twice. All lies. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna run. My rise has just begun. I'll shine.
Right, so I've cobbled together this ruffle. Now it's going to need trimming, but I'll give it a quick iron first. It's a little bit shorter, but that's fine. We're working with what we've got. So now I just need to trim it so it's equal. Right, well, it's considerably thinner than the original one, so this works out at 5 centimetres. The original one was 7, so I've lost 2 centimetres in width, so it's just going to be a narrower ruffle. And what I'll do is I will sew this on at a thinner seam allowance so I don't lose any more, because if I sew this on at 1 centimetre, I literally am going to only have, if I sew it at 1 centimetre seam allowance, it's going to be 1.5 centimetres. So it's only going to be tiny. So I shall sew it at a much smaller seam allowance, and that's how I'll get over that, hopefully. Hopefully, we shall see. Let's just see where it takes us. And then I've got my darts, sew my darts, sew my side seams of my sleeves, sew my backs together, and then prepare my neck ruffle. I mean, how tiny. It's just going to look petite and dainty, hopefully. Alright, so I'm just going to do 2 rows of running stitch and then attach it to the neckline and see how we get on.
You're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know. House brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo. House brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. You say that I'm crazy. It's just the way that I get every time that I am with you. Your laughter takes me to heaven. I just wanna make you repeat it and repeat it again. Yeah, you make the sky so blue. No, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know. House brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo. House brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you.
Actually, it's quite pretty. Obviously smaller than what I've got on, but I think it looks quite cute. So I just got to stitch it on the inside and then add the sleeves, turn the hem up, and then this will be complete. Need to also add a button loop that I just like I've got on here. So I just need to make a little bit of rouleau. I have to go back in my scrap. Just got a bit of scrap there. I'll just make a little bit of a roller loop and then attach that in there before I stitch that down. So I'll do that next. Right, so that's the hem all done. Just need to sew a button on the back. Do that last. All I've got now is to sew the sleeve cuffs, shall we say, and thread the elastic through, then insert the sleeve. So I've already got them pinned in place, and I'm just going to stitch a channel along the top, which leaves that nice bit of gather there. So that's next. So over to the machine and sew them. I'm nearly there now. Right, so I've got my sleeves hemmed, the channels in, so I'm just going to thread my elastic through the channel. So now I just need to pop the sleeves into the blouse, sew the button on, and this little number is done. So not much further, so not much more to do now.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight.
Right, just got to sew these and then sew the button on.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
So I think it's worked out quite well. I'm quite pleased with it, even though the ruffle is a tad shorter than what I'd hoped for. But you know, you work with what you've got, and I wanted to use up all that fabric, and I think it's worked out quite well actually. So here's another Edith blouse to add to my collection. I'm definitely going to cut one out in the beige gingham, and then I've got a few to mix and match throughout the autumn and winter. Even through the summer I can wear this, and well, it is August now and I'm wearing it today, so, and I live in England, so come on. Yeah, so I think it's quite cute. Okay, so on to making the Nell t-shirt waist length version in this jersey. So I'm just going to quickly cut one out and sew one up, and hopefully it'll go lovely with the skirt. So let's do some cutting out.
Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
So that's all the pieces all cut out, so I'm just going to sew this up and hopefully get this made as well this afternoon. So let's go and turn the machines back on.
Oh no, gave my heart away, went a bit too far, so wrong. Oh no, open up my soul, but babe, how could I know you're cold? Shame on you, should have seen what you were like, dangerously nice. You got me all lost, so blinded. You got me all lost. Listen to my heart. I gotta be lost, surviving. Now you're all gone, 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 my friend. Oh Lord, I guess you fooled me once, but I ain't falling twice. All lies. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna run. My rise has just begun. I'll shine. Shame on you. Should have seen what you were like. Dangerously nice. You got me all lost, so blinded. You got me all lost. Listen to my heart. I gotta be lost, surviving. Now you're all gone, 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 my friend. Baby, girls will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. I never lost it, baby. Baby, girls will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. Baby, girls will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. I never lost it, baby. Baby, girls will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it.
So sleeves are in, neckband all cover stitched. All I've got to do now is add, and the hem's all cover stitched. All I've got to do now is gather the skirt, add it to the bodice, and this little t-shirt will be done. So just to quickly pull my gathering threads.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire.
Right, just pinned on. So now I've just got to sew it on, and then this Nell waist length t-shirt is complete. So last stage.
Honestly, don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it. But it's not easy, so tell me how to let go. Cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that.
Just need to give it a quick press and try it on. Take some photographs as well. So that's my Nell waist length t-shirt done. So I'm really pleased with that. And then there's my Edith blouse with its cute little ruffle collar, which has worked out really well. So I'm pleased with that. So all in all, a good afternoon sewing, I think. Let's just pop this on. I know it needs a press, but I'll press that after. Let's just pop this on the mannequin and see what it looks like with the skirt.
But it's not easy, so tell me how to let go. Cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
Well, I think it looks much better than the white, that's for sure. I think it's quite cute. I think that's quite pretty actually. So, as I say, it just needs a press. And then I'll pop some pictures up of me wearing this as well. So all in all, quite a good day of sewing. Hope you enjoyed following me along in my studio today, just watching me potter and do something that really wasn't planned. It was a little bit ad hoc, a little bit of a palette cleanser for me. Yeah, so let me know what you think of today's video. Did you enjoy just watching me sew? And thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do that thumbs up because that's quite important to help my channel grow. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. And follow me along on Instagram where you will see lots of daily outfit inspiration ideas as well. Until the next time, thank you so much for joining me and Geordie today, and I shall see you on my next sewing video. Happy sewing!